Hey everybody, this is EZ, and welcome to episode 10 of my Let's Play Starcraft 2. And you can go look in the Armory console down here. You can see you can get the Starship upgrade to give Vikings missile damage, area damage, and increase their range. You go up into the base, you can get Advanced Construction for an SCV. It is a good ability, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get this mission or not. Because after this, the next missions we're going to be doing, we're not going to actually be Terran after we complete this one. You get, and this is all I'm waiting for the infantry upgrades. I'm not getting any of these because I don't need them, and I'm not going to get them. Vehicle upgrades, these are decent, but I'm not going to actually get them. In this mission, we are going to do a mission that haunts me to this day and pisses me off beyond all recognition. We are going to do the dig. It is on planet Zil.
Mobius wants us to go after another artifact on some dead world called Zil. Apparently they sent in a specialist team, but they lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one.
Okay, folks, now you heard what Tychus has to say. We're going to launch this. In this mission we get a siege tank. Pretty sure you guys remember this from StarCraft 1. But in StarCraft 2, in the single-player campaign, this tank is so overpowered once you buy its upgrade, it's not even funny. And again, with me, I may lag in this mission. And if I do, I will pause the recording and I will wait till my YouTube upload is done, because I'm currently uploading the first part of my episode 8. So
here's the deal. This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago. Before they went missing, the Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, I hate to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
Alright. Rainer seems a little worried about this. He shouldn't be, though. It's not that bad. This mission is a quintessential defense map, as you'll find out soon enough. I hate this mission. Usually it takes me 2 or 3 tries to beat this mission. I am not, I'll repeat this, am not going for the optional objectives. I might make a shot at it if I feel like I'm in a comfortable spot later on in the mission, but the odds are I will not be heading out towards the optional objectives in this mission. I'll be doing them off screen in an easier difficulty. You do get research points for, which allows you to do it, but I just don't feel the need to do it. You know, this mission feels like loading on us. We can actually begin and have some pain in the ass fun.
Watch your corners, boys. We don't know who cleaned this place out.
More Terran thieves. The mysteries of this place are forbidden. You will pay for your transgressions with your lives.
Okay. At least we know what happened to the other expedition.
Fair enough answer, Rainer.
Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance. Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Settle down, hotshot. They're coming. These babies will knock those cannons down from a nice, safe distance.
So we're not going to pylon first and over to the cannons. See, they do 60 damage in their base in this campaign. Well, in Brood War they did 70 in siege mode. But you can buy an upgrade for them that gives them plus 40 damage to their initial target and 100 damage for their initial target. And you can also set it so their splash damage
These
is
new
reduced.
siege tanks work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower. They can't move in siege mode, so if you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode. You got it?
Let's get some siege tanks deployed on the high ground. They can pound that Protoss stalker before it even gets close to us.
Now, Archons are hell. Sometimes. Archons can be true hell. We're going to be fighting them. We're going to be fighting a lot of different kinds of units in this game. The enemies are going to launch the kitchen sink at us, basically. Now, I've done the start of this mission so many times, I actually know where the first couple attacks are going to come from.
Mobius base local net accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Transferring control of base structures to you, Commander.
I may need to do a couple save loads in this mission. I may, and if I do, I will cut them out.
Fired up. 174 gigawatts. The power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get cutting.
Laser output is good. Drilling will take some time, but there's no other way into the temple. Sir, the Tal'Darim are mobilizing their forces against us.
So we set a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through. I'm just glad we've got siege tanks.
Now, in this mission, theoretically speaking, what you could do is, honestly, you could just straight up, I don't know how to say it, kill them.
We need bunkers and siege tanks defending that laser drill. We got no chance of claiming the artifact without it.
You could straight up go and kill them, but there's a problem with that. Just slight problem with killing them. They do rebuild, and they rebuild quick. This is brutal difficulty. It's not normal. So when they kill you, they will kill you. The reason I hate this mission so much is because these tanks, if I position them right here, they will just flat out die right away. So you can be careful with your siege tank placements.
Sir, I've managed to access what's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net. I'll route it through your map so you can see what the Tal'Darim are up to.
Now I'm building down here because you never get attacked from down there, so it's just extra space to build your defense. First attack will come in from these 3 stalkers. The next attack will be on this side from these 3 stalkers. And then all hell breaks loose. You get attacked from both sides at once. What you do need basically, for this mission, your siege tanks are your best friend. I was late on that, so I might have to siege up right here just to kill them before they can come kill me. Look at how fast these things go down with these tanks here. You gotta split the tanks up and block both sides while you do this. Gotta make sure they're not too close to the ledge. If they're too close to the ledge, they can be seen from the ground. And siege tanks that can be seen from the ground are just easy snipeable targets, and you don't want that with your siege tanks. I'm going to require a lot of gas in this mission because I need a lot of siege tanks. I mean, I should have about 5 or 6 on each side. Just a little example that I'm going to have in this mission. If I do this mission the right way, I am going to max out my supply. I don't think I'm going to do that in this mission just for the sheer fact that I don't feel the need for it. Next attack should come from down here, so what I might do is this new tank is going to come down here to be positioned. You gotta leave some space up here because you will be getting attacked by air units as well. And that's when the mission starts getting hard when the waves of air units come in. As I've already stated, this is a quintessential defense map. A lot of people I know would already go and expand. I'm not going to expand right now just because when you expand, you risk the chance of dying. And I'm not going to expand quite yet. I mean, I could defend it for a little while to this base right down here. I'm not going to for the moment. I will. I may later on. Depends on how this mission is turning out. Now I'm being double attacked on this side right now. Not putting a tank in siege mode will kill you in this mission. You gotta always be on top of that. Supply blocked, lovely. This makes I can't get the supply block for a little while. That should help a little bit. Yeah, you really need 3 bunkers on both sides, and that could hold you for quite a while. It's not going to hold you forever, but it will hold you for a little while, and that's all you really need at the moment. The main thing you're going to need in this mission are siege tanks. Siege tanks and marines.
You would desecrate that which belongs to the gods. This will not be borne by the faithful.
Sir, those are Protoss Archons. If they get too close, our men won't stand a chance. I'm giving you manual control of the laser drill. See if you can use it against the Protoss.
All right, you heard the man. Swing that laser around. We can use it to drive back the Protoss.
The Archons actually are not your biggest threat. Okay, there's only 3 there. The Archons are not your biggest threat in this mission. The biggest threat in this mission are the Immortals. Because they do so much damage. They do 55 damage to an armored unit, which is what tanks are, of course. And things that they do differently, they can run through you. They can just run you through. They also have a shield on them, a very special shield that only they have, that reduces all incoming attacks greater than 10 down to 10. Which basically that means that whatever they attack, they will probably kill you. Because you can't hurt them. So focus fire the Immortals first, then you can go after the Archons. Keep in mind, the more units you attack with the laser drill, the longer the mission will take. Because your mission is to just kill that wall up there. You do need to get SCVs to appear to repair constantly. Because that is a big problem in this mission that some people always forget to repair. You need to do that. I also need to build an armory. You need to build an armory pretty quickly. I waited too long to build the armory. I'm also getting attack upgrades for my marines.
The laser drill has breached the door's outer layer.
The first air attack isn't too bad. Especially with this right here, it's not too bad. But it can get very bad very fast. Because they will start hitting you with carriers, they'll start hitting you with a bunch of stuff like that. That can do a lot of damage, again, really fast.
Enemy air units on approach vector.
Damn it. Air units, nothing. Those are transports. Use the laser to knock them down fast.
Hey. We need that damn drill. Don't trash it.
Tekka said that because you do get splash damage with your siege tanks. And what happened was the siege tank actually shot the laser drill. Which actually, it happens quite often. It's not rare that happens. I mean, using a freaking cannon, it's gonna do some splash damage. Now, you always gotta be watching your minimap at this point right here, at this point right here, and at this point right here to see what units are coming out. If there's no Immortals, no Archons, and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about anything.
Sir, I'm picking up the energy signatures of several Protoss relics in the area. I'm marking them on your map.
Mark away, but I ain't gonna kill him yet. This could be nothing.
Well, if there's time, we can blast them free with a laser drill. I bet Stedman would love to study them.
Get a quick save right there, just in case, because in these kind of missions, you never know when you will die. I also lost this turret up here. I actually need to replace that with 2 more. See, when I stop looking, I will get Immortals on the map that can do a lot of damage to me. You need to mainly, like I said, just focus on the Immortals and you will last for quite a while. Just all the tanks you're gonna have. You should shred most Archons and everything. Archons they do some decent damage, but Archons are one of those units that are very picky and very special. Just what you can do with them. They're good against biological units. What Archons are biological warriors. They're biological killers, so don't worry about anything like that. Just go in there, kill what you need to kill. and survive. This mission, you just need to survive until that drill gets cleared. Like I said, I am not doing the optional objectives. I'm not going to do the bonus objectives there. I will do that on off screen on a lower difficulty level. Not that I can't do it, it just takes me too much time to do it, and I don't really want to waste your time doing that. I know this is an OP, but I'm trying to conserve time too. So, because I don't really want to waste your time. Don't waste my time. I'll snipe one arc on there because 3 can actually cause some problems. Everything I'm doing here, you guys can do very easily. It's not too incredibly difficult. You need to think most people don't do in this mission. They don't keep up with their upgrades. In this mission, not keeping up with the upgrades is killer. Wrong upgrade. You only need attack for the. You only need your attack for your Marines, but you do need armor for siege tanks because you will eventually get busted. Your siege tanks will eventually get attacked, and you'll see when and how they get attacked later on. As long as you can kill out the Immortals, you won't have a problem. The Immortals in this mission do a lot of damage. It's also, they do send Colossi, and those things do a lot of damage too.
The laser drill is now cutting through the door's thermal barrier.
Now this should be when we start seeing Colossi. Colossi and High Templars in this mission are bad. They hit hard and they hurt. I need to take a second gas for the moment. I don't like expanding on this map. Oh crap, I missed an Immortal. I may lose the siege tank here because I did miss the Immortal. That was 2 shots from the Immortal, did that much damage to me. The good thing about having so many tanks is you can just straight up own. I'm not going to fully saturate this Phoenix. I don't need to fully saturate it, but I do need to saturate it somewhat. This mission, you can never have enough siege tanks. There's one of my friends that I play with online. We call him Regret, but you guys might see him online as EX Inca. He is...
Sir, more air units inbound.
We gotta take them out, or they'll keep dropping troops right on top of us.
He's in love with siege tanks. That does create a problem when they do that because you do lose siege tanks with their air attacks. I took out both my turns and almost killed out a tank and killed an SCV. Just with one air attack. The air attacks actually are not that hard to deal with. They're a pain sometimes, but they're not too bad to deal with. Now I am making some more units. I'm making some ground units now. Just to be safe and to have some more units. You said always make sure you kill Immortals. So always look around, see if they had dropped Immortals down there. Because Immortals, I don't care who you are not going to be able to stop a squad of Immortals with the army you have here. It's just not going to happen. Zealots and Stalkers, yeah, those guys are easy to kill. Archons are all shields. I really should get Ghosts in this business, because if we could get Ghosts, it'd be so fun. Now I'm going to get in here and I'm going to be sieging up tanks, stuff like that. I am now supply blocked again, which happens quite often with me, my LPs. Two at a time. I did not see this one, so that thing might do some damage. Those High Templars can destroy everything you have. You gotta watch out for the High Templars. Because their Psionic Storm is killer. This ground army making here is basically just a security precaution, a what-if situation, you might call it. Like, if this falls, then
Thermal barrier breached. The laser drill is now cutting through the core.
We found the legacy of the gods. Destroy them.
now if they do that, that means they're about to send Colossi at you. Colossus are really good. I've gone through them already once. The thing they also do, they also give sight of the high ground, which sets up really easy for Psionic Storm. So you got to watch out for that. If they can see the high ground, they can storm you. If they storm you, your tanks will die. They missed some Immortals, killing those Colossi. Immortals do die fairly quickly to the Marines in the bunkers. So if you can get that far, you're doing good. I'm going to keep getting guys out of my barracks here just because they should, I'm not saying they will, but they should break through my base defense eventually. Like I said, I don't worry about Archons. Archons are nothing. Your tanks just shred Archons. But the thing that's to worry about are the Immortals, because the Immortals have that 10 shield, hardened shield that reduces all incoming damage by 10, down to 10. So it can cause a lot of damage. Also, I'm not supposed to focus fire the High Templar. I just do anyway because they can do a lot of damage to your tanks. I'm just trying to cut through the drill. It's 75% dead. Actually, I never usually get this many tanks. This is new for me. Why do I always play better on doing the LP? I don't know. Now, a lot of people would have expanded by now. I'm not going to because that's just more space to defend. If we really manage to get another air attack, we will. So, gotta worry about that.
There's another wave of air units heading your way.
Aren't I just the psychicist?
Stick it to him, boys.
Every air attack, I do lose men. I do lose about a tank every air attack, but that's not that bad. I mean, if I lose just one tank per air attack, I'm doing something right here. I really am. Because it's really hard to maintain this base defense the way I am. But they do keep losing SCVs. Colossi Ball! He said as long as they don't have Colossi, you're pretty much fine. The Immortal will die. Oh shit, there's another Immortal right there. That one could cause some damage. I don't think the drill's going to be able to hit it at the time. No, but the Marines took care of it. That's what I like about having that Marine ball there. They can kill things really quickly. I never worry about Archons because given they do 42 to biological and 29 to regular, it's just the odds of you actually having to deal with them are slim to none in this mission. But these Colossi do give vision, so you have to snipe them as soon as possible. Now really, once this thing falls below, once it falls to 2,000 health, they can't kill the drill fast enough. But the attacks are going to get greater, more men, and more frequently, so that's what makes the mission take longer than it should. It's that fact right there. Now, as long as you keep sniping the Colossi, I'm serious, as long as you keep sniping the Colossi, the mission should be a cakewalk. You should have no problem at all. Now, I'm having a gas shortage, which is very bad in this mission. Because when you have a gas shortage, just what you can't make. You can't make your siege tanks when you're running out of gas. The armor upgrade I don't need, but I would like to get it. The thing is, I'm going to keep doing random saves. You never know in this mission when they can attack and kill you. Like I said, I've just got a friggin' wall. I've got a wall of siege tanks here. I'm positioning them in very weird positions. Most people would never wrap them around their bunkers like this. I'm playing more Brood War style than anything else. Like I was saying before, we got the last air attack. I do have a friend online a lot, EX Inca. He is obsessed with siege tanks. He will do online multiplayer. He will build about 30 or 40 siege tanks in a game sometimes. Stuff like that is fun to see. I mean, you're using units that are good for causes that are good. Now, as long as they don't see the high ground, this High Templar is completely pointless. And they did not get to the high ground, so the High Templar dies. Because one Psionic Storm can do tremendous amounts of damage. This little Maroon Ball I'm not expected to do anything with. I shouldn't kill anything with it. It shouldn't be able to. It's not designed for that. It's just designed to basically play as a distraction. It's basically there as a distraction. That's all it is. I mean, see, they saw the high ground, but they didn't get a chance to execute the Psionic Storm because he was not in range for it. Now, I probably could go get these. I'm in a safe defensive position now. I probably could get the artifacts here, here, and here, but I'm not going to. Like I said, I'm just not going to try. I don't really want to lose this mission. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm just going to do it off screen in a lower difficulty level. Because this mission takes a lot of concentration to do right. It's not too incredibly long of a mission as long as you make it, depending on how much you use the cannon, the laser drill to kill enemy units. Now it's almost at 6,000 HP, which means it is almost guaranteed that I can win, but their last attack will be big, if it gets out in time. Their attacks are on a time base. If you destroy the wall before they can get an attack off, you won't get attacked. If you can wipe out the Immortals and then wipe out the Colossi, you have this mission in the bag. Now, I'm not worried about the Archons. Like I said, everyone always targets the Archons, and that's why they lose this mission. The game tells you to kill the Archons. We're now at 3-3, Jesus Christ. But you don't need to. You never need to. The biggest threat in this mission are Colossi, Immortals, and High Templars. If they don't morph the High Templars into Archons, then they would cause a problem. Yes, one tank just took down 3 High Templars at the same time. Okay, now I have won this mission. There's nothing this game can do to stop me. I mean, they can throw the kitchen sink at me at this point, and I will still win this mission. Given I'm still going to play it like I normally would, killing the Colossi, because Colossi are the only thing that could stop me. I'm pretty safe that I've won this, but you're never too safe. I'm not going to attack the Immortals this time. This may be the stupidest move I'm going to do by not attacking the Immortals, but I'm not going to. Like I said, once it is 2,000 HP like this right now,
Breach of the doorway core is imminent. Structured access imminent.
it's almost impossible for me to lose
It is
this.
our sacred duty to stop these defilers. Burn them to ashes.
Now they're throwing the kitchen sink at me here. This is easy. Then I'm going to touch my wall or anything. I have this in the bag. Just throwing everything at me. Stalkers, Zealots, all are attacking with you now. And this wall has been breached. This is the end of the mission. Sit back, relax, and feel accomplished.
You have prevailed for now. Word of this sacrilege will echo across the stars, James Raynor. The day of reckoning draws near.
These artifacts of yours seem real popular, Tychus.
What do we care? As long as the pay's good.
Really? I'd say getting vaporized by the Tal'Darim definitely counts as diminishing returns.
I agree with that, Rainer. I truly do. Alrighty. Alright, that was the dig mission. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you back next time.